Good afternoon, it's Wednesday, October 28th, and I'm back in the Region Nook for another unboxing. It'll be fairly small, so this will be a quick one. So let's give this a pull, see what I've got. Okay, so I've got two things in here. So let's pull the first one out. Oh, and here we go. Let's just... Okay. So this is Colony of Death, weird fantasy role-playing in 17th century Maryland by MWS. It's a Lamentations of the Flame Princess compatible product, and you can see it's altered by those leaves being blown down past the camera. So the Colony of Death is a setting guide for the English colony of Maryland in 1650. Contains 4 adventure counters, setting information, a hex map, random encounter tables, and a bestiary of creatures from Maryland folklore. So that's going to be interesting because essentially, when you think about role-playing material set in the early colonial period of America's history, it tends to be the northeast, so New England, rather than further south. So that's going to make it stand out, and I'm sure that the focus on the folklore will be of interest to other role-playing games that do the similar period. So you might be thinking of Flames of Freedom, or basically, if you have the older version, Colonial Gothic, or basically 17th century Renaissance. The BRP horror game from Cake Bread and Walton. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, 17th century Minimalist from Games Omnivorous as well. All set within that general period. So what you have in here, basically fairly plain layout, as you can see. So it's going to be easy to read. Timeline, basically from 1608 to 1650. Just settlements. There's the hex maps. You do have some colour in here there. A list of New World diseases. Lovely. Encounter tables. Creatures of the Maryland wilderness. So black bear, black widow spiders, bison, copperhead, vipers. Owen Chessie, a large lake monster that roams Chesapeake Bay. Reminds me of, I think is it Champy, Lake Champlain, I think something like that in Vermont. Goatmen, grey wolves, hexen wolf, hoop snakes, mountain lions. Oh, and then we get on to other threats. So Migo, so automatically definitely straying into the mythos. Natives, English pirates. So yeah, this would work with possibly the any pirate game you care to mention. If you put the effort in. Sasquatch, if they come that far, obviously they come that far south, and then Adventures, St Mary's Schumacher, Howell's Bell. The artwork, yeah, I'm not saying the artwork is particularly good, but to be honest, it's probably not what you're buying it for. Hand and Eye of Loki, so that figures back to the arrival of the Vikings, sort of like 600 years earlier. Yeah, and you've got an appendix of Algonquin names, German names, Swedish names, and so on. There's the map in full colour. So I think this is quite an impressive little book. Just on glancing through, obviously I could do a full review in the near future. So thanks for watching, okay, and I will be back shortly for another unboxing in the Nook.